80s or 90s. My mom found them in my grandma's collection.
So, hey YouTube, what is up? It is Michaela. I never can decide whether I want to do like a chit chatty get ready with me or like a tutorial or just like a look. So I don't know what the title is right at the moment. But no one asked for this, but I'm going to do a video on how I did my Love Yourself BTS inspired eye look that I did in my reaction to Fake Love. I decided to put these on because I will go with all the sparkle that's about to happen. They're all like, they're just kind of a very magical cotton candy vibe going on. Very light pastel and glittery. So if you like that and you're interested, then keep watching. This is weird. I haven't done like a beauty related video in a minute. So I guess I'll do like a chit chatty one. I don't know, because I can kind of update you guys as I do it. Well, lately I've been using this to do my eyebrows. I used to use this like two things. A very specific eyebrow pencil from like Sally's or a eyeshadow from my Smashbox palette. But I have this and I think it works pretty well. I originally bought this for my mom, but her hair grew back after her treatments like black. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just keep this for myself. So, and it comes with these teeny tiny brushes. I sometimes use these because they're more precise, or I use like one of these. Doesn't really matter. I just go in with a dark brown and I just, not that, you know, I'm telling you how to do your eyebrows. I'm just showing how I do my eyebrows. They might not look good to you. Oh well, they look good to me. That's how that goes. So I do like underline there, little archy part here, the tail, kind of fill it. I need to tweeze these. Oh, did I forget to mention this is an Urban Decay brow box? I don't even know if I said that. I might have just shown it to you. This is always my good brow. Good. Like I didn't brush through her yet, the spoolie. And it looks fine. Right. It looks fine, and you all are cringing. So lately, I've been busy. Wow, shocker. To give a little life update, I started a part-time retail job a while ago. That took over my life. Part-time my ass. They're always like, yeah, part-time, like, it'll be a couple of days a week. And it is, but it's always like the inconvenient days, inconvenient shifts. But you know, most places like, they want someone to do weekends, but they schedule me literally like every weekend. So that was annoying. Still technically work there. I'm just cutting back my hours like a lot because I'm gonna start a full-time, like a big girl job. That'll be 6 to 2. Me, it's been so long since I've had to like wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm not looking forward to it. I have a spoolie thing. Where's my one? Old ass. You've probably seen it in other. You've probably seen it because you watched my other beauty related videos. So I say, this is like an old like Estee Lauder compact. I think like my mom gave me in high school or something. I just use the mirror. I used to use the eyeshadows and then I realized makeup technically expires, so I probably shouldn't put that on my eyes. On camera, these look hella red. In person, they are not. They match this. Sometimes I don't, you know, I don't really know how to do makeup. Sometimes I use that waxy stuff down here. Most of the time I don't. I just go for like filling in the sparseness of my brows. Prime my eyes, which I normally do before my eyebrows so the primer can dry, and I didn't do that. I use this Too Faced Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer that I've had for a while. Switch up my primers. Sometimes I use this one, and this is how I put it on. I don't know if that's like okay. I mean, I figure, what's it matter? Kind of like do that to spread it because I'm a weirdo. I have all these weird like things that I do that I don't know why. I kind of use my fingy and I just spread it out. This totally became like a chit chatty get ready with me, which I guess is fine. I've never done that. Are there gonna be people that actually watch this stuff? You know, in my mind I doubt it, but you never know how you can come across videos like mine. Meaning not popular, a person with 0 following, but I continue to act like I do. and continue to make videos because I enjoy doing it. I have the same amount of like subscribers. I feel like half of them are active or real. I don't know. Maybe you are. I have no idea. But every now and again I get new people that like subscribe and comment and do stuff. So I mean, that's cool. Okay, so now that kind of dries into my eyeballs. 2 dark spots. I don't know if you can see them. Probably not. Let's zoom in a little. On camera they don't show up as bad in real life. But like I have these 2 like the size of my finger, like here and here. Like if someone punched me in the eye. And they're not bad dark circles like some people get. But they're, I don't know, sometimes they bother me. I used to like break out, and I say with quotes because it was only like milia, if you know what that is. They were like little white bumps, and occasionally I get a pimple or 2. The past year or 2, it's gone down like a lot. I used to just get it around here. So I would use concealer for that. So I would only use it on like spots. I don't wear like foundation, so I thought, ooh, that'll be cool to try under my under eyes. I don't ever know. Sometimes it looks okay. Sometimes it doesn't blend out and it just sits in the lines. I don't know, I thought maybe is it the cheap sponge I'm using? Sometimes I use a brush first and then I go in the sponge. I don't know. So if this doesn't work, I'll just wipe it right back off. But I did get this new like little Real Techniques sponge. It's supposed to be for highlighting contour, but I'm gonna use it under my eyes because I don't follow rules. I don't know, fam. This could just be user error. I don't like this. I'm wiping it off. Total waste of time? Yeah. What I'm talking about. How? Okay, so I wiped all that off and it was irritating me. So we're just gonna hop into the eyeshadow, the base shade. I'm using the Yes Please one. I'm using the peachy color. Just so it's not like it's a matte nude, but kind of slightly pink. You're not gonna see it later really because stuff's gonna go on top of it. So this step is not really important. It's just kind of placing something over that tacky-ish, kind of dry now, primer. And again, not a tutorial. I'm just talking through what I'm doing. I have this, my child. If you don't have any fun bright colors, this is a very inexpensive, good quality palette to own. I'm picking up this one right here. One. Loading it on a crease brush and then gonna go in the crease. Wow. Starting in the outer portion and doing this. And this will be the point in time when I fast forward because the blending takes a while. So essentially what we're gonna do, if you don't even want to watch, I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna go like pink and then pink and then here will be blue and then blue. Oh my gosh, so excited. And then sparkles. Stay for the sparkles. It's a lot of blending because we're trying to keep it airy and not so super harsh, obviously, because it's kind of like a gradient, the letter itself. It's like a gradient, pink and blue, and then a hint of purple, I think. There's ever so slightly purple, probably where the pink and the blue will meet. Notice how I do a bunch of different motions? I do like this kind, I do this, and then I sometimes just go here, and then I switch and rotate. And I kind of also leave my eye open because I have, I don't know if you would call my eyes hooded eyes, probably, but that way I can actually see when I put stuff on where it's going to be when I have them open. I feel like that was too much. Oh my god. We'll blend, it's okay. So now I switch brushes. I'm going to take this blue. I know it's very dark in comparison to the actual theme, like I said, but it's going to be fine because they're going to keep blending to make it a soft blue. And the blue I just kind of put in the inner corner section and drag this way. And I'm not really like keeping it perfect. I'm kind of letting it wash out onto the lid because I'm just going in a circle motion like this and letting it blend in into the crease up here. Okay. Honestly, I think that's fine. I keep all my brushes in. A Jaeger cup that I got in high school. Don't ask why. Well, and this one. Okay, so now for the bottom lower lash line, I'm going to take the blue color on this flat brush and go on the outer portion to do like contrasting, you know, like like diagonal situation here. It's looking so like cotton candy magicalness. I love it. I used to not really do a lot of eyeshadow on the bottom portion because I have, like I said, all these wrinkles. And it just sits in them. And it didn't look cute. And if you don't do it in the right shape, it makes my eyes look weird. I'm kind of dragging it out a teeny bit. Almost like a wing in a way. It was actually kind of an accident when I did it yesterday, but then it kind of looked cool. I keep debating on, do I want to add eyeliner to this? So we got the blue down. Now we're going to do the pink on a different brush. I'm going to go along the front. Wow, magical. It looks so cool. So my plan of action for today is to hopefully go to my local Targets. I say plurally because I'm afraid the one closest to me won't have any left. But at the same time, I feel like I live in an area where there's not really anybody interested in BTS or K-pop. But at the same time, I've been out and have had conversations with people. Like one time I was at Marshall's and I had on my Core Limited hoodie and I was checking out and she's like, oh my gosh, have you been to Korea? And I'm like, no, I wish one day. She's like, oh. I'm like, how come? Casually asking when really she's an army. And we had this whole beautiful conversation about how great BTS is. And this was back before Hobie released his Hicks tape, because we were talking about the Hicks tape and are excited for it because she asked who my bias was. And then of course I struggled to come up with an answer, even though it's technically J-Hope, but like all of them at the same time. Now comes the fun part. One of my favorite parts all the time is glitter. And the things that I'm obsessed with, that I use all the time, like I could use these every day if I wanted, are these Butter London Glaze and Eyegloss things. Look, I know they're like expensive, but they're so worth it. Probably one of the many that are like an actual fan of these, where other people I feel like don't really care for them. Like this jelly consistency. So this one is called Unicorn. How fitting. So sometimes when I do, if I do like a really serious, dramatic, like I'm going to pack on a lot of it, I use like a flat synthetic brush. But today I'm just going to put it in that bare center part for almost like a cut crease, but not really, kind of, I don't know. And I just use my finger and we're going to pat it on. The one thing about these, you can go very crazy and keep layering, but like I already have happening down here, there is fallout. At the same time, I don't care because it just adds to the magicalness of this look, in my opinion. And oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god. See, because like you don't expect it to be so like bluish, and I just love it. It's kind of like a peachy, like it's not just clear with glitter. It has like an underlying shade tone to it, and this one's more on the nude peachy side. So sometimes, I mean, you can layer over eyeshadows. I'm gonna zoom in and show you the beautiful glitter we have going on. Oh my gosh, look at her. Wow. It's a lot. Now that I'm looking in the viewfinder, I'm like, wow, that's excessive. I didn't do as much yesterday, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. It goes with it. Highlight and kind of brighten up my inner corner portion. This Too Faced Rock and Roll palette. There's this one in here called Blue Wave, like a pale pink, almost white, and has a lot of silver glitters that just kind of go all over your face, which is fine for this look. Soften the blue that we have going on. And it doesn't look like it does much, but it is. Okay, and then I'm also going to take it and go up on the brow bone. Or I just have so much glitter going on I can't tell anything anymore. I have a purple mascara that I'm going to put on the bottom lashes to kind of make it more fun. If I had a pink or another color that matched, that would have been great, but I don't. But I look at it this way. These two together, blended, make this purpley color. Are you enjoying looking at my double chin?
mention with purple mascara, I need to get other colored mascara. I forgot how fun it is.
These two are like my holy grails. I love these for my bottom lash line or inner corner. They're the jumbo pencils in yogurt and cottage cheese.
I'm gonna put it right here. Now sometimes these crease up, but they just, I don't know, I like adding a lot of shining aspects and glitter and just all the fun stuff, because makeup is fun and you're allowed to do what you want. And now I'm gonna take the white and totally put that on the inner portion.
Kind of press them into the skin. Oh, so pretty. Okay. So it just brings a little more light into the eye. So pretty. To be even more crazy, I have this Clio art highlighter in Pearl White. I use this brush for everything. And I just load this up and I'm going to put it over top of where I just put the jumbo stick, because I'm ridiculous and I want everyone to see my eyeballs.
One's very cool toned, so it'll play well with the glitter on my eyes.
And I've had this highlighter, I just realized, for like 2 years. Is that bad? How could anyone ever use a highlighter like fully? There's a lot in here. What am I supposed to do? But this gives a very like galactic, celestial glitter. Okay, my face feels kind of dry from all the powders and whatnot. And then I fan it with a MAC lipstick tester. So profesh, I know. I'm gonna go on to mascara, which will probably take me forever, so I won't even film me doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and come back. So mascara's done. Got to do the one other step that I've done since high school, was white on my waterline.
Also, someone recommend a good white that doesn't rub off throughout the day. If that's even such, like, is that a real thing? I feel like when I used to do this in high school, I didn't have problems with it, but nowadays, I'm hoping like I'm not allergic to this one. I mean, it doesn't like irritate my eyes, like my eyes watering a little bit. But they don't always do that.
I also black over the purple a teeny bit, because A, it happened on accident. Like a black lightly over top to tint it a tad darker, so you can actually see the lashes. So that's all of the eye part. Blush, contour, blush, contour, and highlight, because I need even more glow, even though this is a little excessive. So the NYX HD blush in taupe, I've hit pan. I don't really do this every day, but sometimes on days where I'm like, I'm really pale, I just ever so lightly, like I already have a shadow there, you can see it. So I just kind of deepen it a tad, and then I feel like it looks weird as just a line, so I attempt to blend and kind of drag it up here, which I don't know if that's normal, but it's okay. I also go down here and here, because who wants a double chin? Not me. When I do contour, sometimes I feel like it's too noticeable and people are looking at me in public like, why does she have dirt on her face? So sometimes I don't do it. I noticed lately my nose has gotten like pointy. I swear to God, I don't know, at least maybe I'm just now noticing how pointy it can be, like straight on or like at the side. You see that? I don't like that. So I attempt to contour my nose, which I don't really think I do correctly, but I mean, I do it.
On the ends here, try and make it not look pointy. And then also do this thing that you see everybody do.
I don't know. I'm crazy and self-conscious. Switch to the only blush I own. Your girl really needs to like get a blush palette or something. But I don't wear a lot of blush because my face gets red, so what's the point? Pink the Town. It's a peach color. Don't know why they call it pink. Tap off a lot because I don't want a lot. Blush you can always get a little too much.
color doesn't really go. I just need it to differentiate my face sections. That doesn't make any sense.
Also, apologies right now, not in advance. Right now, I've been looking at this viewfinder the entire freaking time. Like a million times. So, I'm going to use this thing. Illuminizing face powder. I use the brush that they give me and I load up a lot and I just go right here. Sometimes I kind of just go like over my blushes and then that's it for that one. We're gonna go back to this one. Layer on layer of highlighter. Isn't that what everyone does? This little e.l.f. round brush that I like to highlight with. It's fine. It's not too much.
I'm gonna put this one more up here. Oh my god. Do you see what I'm doing?
It's more cool tone, so I'm just kind of mixing them together. This is excessive right now. The third highlighter. I'm gonna use this one, the NYX Away We Glow liquid highlighter, which is very dangerous because you can use too much with a liquid highlighter. If you didn't know, because I know, because I do it all the time. A little dot there, because I'm gonna highlight my nose, and above my lip, and I'm gonna put it just on the like highest peak, which I don't really ever know where to put, so I kind of put it diagonally from my eyeball, like that. Which I guess that would be the highest peak, wouldn't it? And I literally just use my finger. Oh my god, it's way too much. There is so much. Do you see her? How can you not? Hello. And my nosy. And my lippy. And oh, it's in my hair. That's a cute look. Beautiful. Okay, and I think that's all the more that I need to do because that's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on. My camera is still blinking, but still going strong. I don't know how. I missed my face half the time. And fan with my MAC lipstick tester. Like every beauty guru does. The last thing is the lips. So I had a lot of problems with this yesterday. I thought I could pull off like the lipstick color, but then it was like way too much pink. So I'm just going for a simple gloss, which I really don't like glosses very much. I'm very picky. Who likes glosses? I don't. Satan? I don't know. Okay, so my camera died. I spoke too soon. I'm just gonna put this butter gloss on and then I'm done. Okay? Okay. Perfect. It's like the lightest pink, just enough shine, not too much. Oh my god, here we go. Here we are, here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this, but I can't wait to get my hands on the Love Yourself Tear album. I hope you did, and if you like this video and want to see more beauty ones, give it a big thumbs up. I'll do more K-pop inspired looks, possibly in the future. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below to become notified whenever I upload a video. And that is all. We've been Dana. You're watching Sir Beautiful Eyeballs, and I will see you next time. Bye!